Today's Feel Good food is a skinny chocolate mousse. So it's still got the chocolate and all the amazing flavours, but a fraction of the fat because we're making it without cream and without eggs. Okay. To begin with, we've got dark chocolate, a good quality dark chocolate, about 100 grams. That can go into a bowl over simmering water.
Don't take the bowl away when I put the chocolate in.
And we just want to melt that gently, along with a tablespoon of honey. So chocolate mousse is one of those treats you have maybe at the end of a meal, and it's kind of a bit of a special occasion.
Yeah.
But you can't have it if you want to feel good about yourself and cut back on fat. So this one, hopefully you can. Put this back over simmering water just to melt, because we're going to have a look at what makes this one so skinny. Greek yogurt and whole milk.
Where you would usually use double cream.
Double cream and egg. Okay, so the air comes from egg whites and it's enriched with egg yolk. Okay, so both of those can go into a bowl, along with cocoa powder. So I said this has got to be really rich, but because we're only using a little bit of chocolate, the rest of the chocolate flavour comes from cocoa powder. And then you whisk that up until it's nice and smooth. So you think about the difference between double cream and whole milk.
Yeah.
Whole milk is a much lower percentage of fat than double cream.
Yes. So if this is so good, Ben, why isn't every chocolate mousse made like this?
That is a very good point. Tradition, I think.
Tradition.
Traditionally, it would be made with eggs and cream, and it is a kind of a special occasion on the street. It's a French dish. We're now trying to substitute other ingredients that we know will work in a similar place to provide something that's equally tasty, but without the fat.
Okay.
At this stage, we haven't got egg whites, which we're going to whisk up to keep the air in it. So you put lots of air into here to keep whisking it to get lots of bubbles in. While I talk about almond butter. Have you ever tried this before?
No, I've not.
This is made in exactly the same way as peanut butter.
Okay.
But with almonds. Okay, so it's still got that kind of rich, silky flavour. And that is going to give an amazing kind of depth to what is otherwise a very thin chocolate mousse.
Right.
So if you don't have that extra flavour, you would be missing out. You don't want to overheat the chocolate, just enough for it to melt like that.
Okay. Oh, lovely.
And then, as soon as it's all smooth and the honey is combined, we can then add in our almond butter. So that's going to go in there. And what's left, you can taste, because you said you never have, and it's amazing stuff.
That is like peanut butter.
But better. Not quite as sweet.
No, it's not. It's got that almond saltiness to it.
Yes. And then add in a little bit of our yogurt and milk mix into here, a little bit at a time.
Why are we doing it a bit at a time?
Because then we can fold it in and try and keep as much sort of light air moussiness into it.
What other desserts have we done that you could do if you were looking for something a little bit indulgent?
Obviously chocolate's a good start, but cake is another one. People think they want cake as a kind of a treat, so you can do a coffee and almond cake, which was gluten-free and pretty much fat-free.
Yes.
The fat came from the egg yolks and the natural fats in almonds, but that was a really good one. Or hazelnut rice pudding, so a creamy dessert that doesn't use any lactose. And then as you get towards the end of this, you can start to add it in a little bit quicker, now that it's loosened up.
And the important thing is to make sure that we keep all of the air in there, right?
As much as possible, because it still wants to be nice and light. Transfer our chocolate into any glass dish or mould that you want, like so. Get a couple of those, just to demonstrate, but this mixture will make enough for 4. And then those can go into a fridge to sit up for a good couple of hours before we garnish them with berries and nuts and serve it for our skinny chocolate mousse. And with several hours of chilling in the fridge, you're left with a chocolate mousse. It looks like chocolate mousse.
It does.
But it's skinny. We're going to finish it off with a few fresh raspberries, a scattering of toasted almonds for texture as well. And there we go. The awesome skinny chocolate mousse that hopefully will still taste pretty indulgent. Tell me what you think.
Gotta do it. I would not say that that was a skinny chocolate mousse. Have you swapped that for a real chocolate mousse?
No, but you wouldn't really know, would you?
You couldn't tell.
Slightly fewer air bubbles, because you haven't got the egg white, but it is just as rich and creamy and indulgent, and you still want to go back for more.
That is fantastic. That really is an incredible chocolate mousse.
Now, if you think this was good, then make sure you're subscribed to Body Talk for plenty more feel-good food.
And if you want to get the full recipe and ingredients for this dish, head to sortedfood.com.
Today's feel-good food is raspberry and Madagascan vanilla muffins, and they are skinny, which makes them perfect. And again, almond milk, something you use quite often by choice.
Yeah, I like it. I like it in, like, I don't know, breakfast smoothies, and I don't know, I feel like, I know it's a lot healthier.